Om Shanti. Are you filled with happy? Today we are going to see the revision of 5th October 2017 Murli. Uh, in today's Murli, Baba has said that the same Bharat, India, which was once the richest country, which was the heaven, has become very poor, and Baba has come to lift Bharat up and make it into heaven again. And that is why he is giving this godly knowledge. We Brahmakumaris are fortunate compared to others. But among Brahmakumaris, the most fortunate ones are those who churn Murli over and over again. They keep on repeating the knowledge points. They surrender themselves totally to God and they keep on saying, I have nothing left as mine. Everything that I have belongs to you. I myself belong to you, Baba. You are making me into the prince and princess of heaven. So nothing can stop me from surrendering myself totally to you. So these most fortunate Gopis, they always perform godly dance of knowledge. So they keep on think about knowledge, they keep on speaking about knowledge, they share knowledge, they listen to knowledge, they use their ears only to listen to the diamond of knowledge. They use their mouth to only speak the jewels of knowledge. Baba says, you were once the deities of Bharat. Now you are worshipping them. Just as Christians worship Christ, Buddhists worship Buddha because they were the ones who started their religion, or they can be called the head of their religions. Likewise, if you are worshipping the deities, it obviously means that they created this Devata religion. And there are temples for deities as well as God Shiva, but they do not know the difference between God and deities. Whether it is the deities of Satyug or the deities of the angels of the subtle world like Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, everybody has got their own bodies, be it the light body, subtle body, or the corporeal body. But the god Shiva, he doesn't have a physical body, he's incorporeal. He has come to earth to establish, to re-establish the kingdom of heaven. Lakshmi and Narayan are going to rule the world. But people, they stay in darkness. They do not have the intellect to know about whom they are worshipping. And Baba says he is the creator of the new world, but he doesn't become the master of the new world. He makes us, the children, into the masters of the new world. So Baba is just the master of Parandam, Brahmand. We, in addition to becoming the masters of the new world, we also become the masters of Parandam because we have to go there. So we have to keep on remembering Baba so that we can reach there when he calls us. So depending on the state of our mind when we leave this body, our status in Satyug is determined. Baba says uh, the people, the Bharatvasis, that is the people of Bharat who were once the kings of the whole world, have become very poor. They have lost everything. They also have lost the character, the divine characters. So Baba is giving this knowledge and making us back to deities. Nobody is aware of that because in scriptures it is written that Satyug lasted for millions of years. But that's not the fact. Only God comes here and says about his creation. He explains the secrets about our 84 births. Baba says you have become Brahmin so that you can become deity in future. The Brahma Kumaris, the mothers, they are truly called Bharat Mata or incarnations of Shakti, Shakti Avatar. Baba has incarnated in this confluence age, Sangam Yuga, and makes us his children. Baba actually in this Murli keeps on repeating that he is not the master of Brahman, so only we become the masters of the Brahman. Baba also says he is the servant. He gives everything to his children and he departs back to his home, Parandam. Uh, while we live or reside in Brahmanj, we don't have any organs, but we still be there just as a point of light. It is only our part to become the master of the new world. We rule it, and it is also our part that we lose it. Neither deities nor Shudras can have this knowledge. Only we Brahmins are lucky enough to get this knowledge directly from God. This Jagadamba, daughter of Brahma, is considered as the goddess of knowledge, and she is going to become the number one princess in the new world. But it doesn't mean only Lakshmi and Narayan are going to be in Satyug. No, it's the kingdom. So it does have many other people, subjects as well. Now we have lost everything. There is not even the kingdom of pure kings. So it is the Panchayat Raj. People select the one to be, people select their presidents, ministers, everybody. But religion is might. But we have almost forgotten what our religion is. Now there are innumerable religions, plenty of religions. But in Satyug, there will be only one religion, one way. So to establish that, Baba is teaching us the real Gita, which is reflected in scriptures as the Mahabharata war and Sri Krishna giving this Gita knowledge. But the actual fact is God himself enters this chariot of Brahma and gives this knowledge to conquer Maya so that we can become the masters of heaven. Baba says when war takes place, people will not receive food or clothes. So they are going to endure a lot of pain. So you have to become ready before that. Now people, since they do not have any knowledge about the real heaven, now they call Bombay to be the heaven or Queen of India. But we know we were the masters of the true heaven, so we have to dance internally. We have to keep on churn this knowledge so that we can be happy continuously. Only through this knowledge we can attain salvation, and this knowledge is going to be provided only by God, and we have to give it to other people, to other devotees. So the easiest way to find them is in temples. So we have to explain to the devotees that God does not exist in pebbles and stones. This Lakshmi and Narayan, that is the highest status a man can achieve, and God gives the Raj Yoga knowledge to become that. And this is the highest business, that is giving knowledge and making others into angels. That is the highest business. And Baba says people, uh, the stage of people has become upside down. Even when people die, they turn his face so that they believe that he can reach heaven. But now our intellect is focused on Parandam, so that the moment we leave this body, we can directly go to Parandam. And also Baba says, um, when there is upheaval, people may even die on seeing the dying ones. So they would be so weak. But you, children, should become very strong. So for that you have to gain spiritual strength and also the strength of knowledge. Only with that you can give this knowledge to sannyasis and very famous personalities. Go to the temples and do service, and you should not be afraid in doing this service, because it is only by doing service you get highest status in heaven. Uh, if the sannyasis behave like stone, that is, if they look stubborn, if they don't accept whatever you say, then you need not say them. But anyway, you need to give it a try. Eventually, you will definitely become successful. So it depends on the yogic strength that you have. Those sannyasis will come later, but at that time you will say to them that it is too late now. Baba came to fill your aprons with wealth, but you refused. So it's too late. So Baba asks us to keep on thinking about seva all the time. Print invitations, create new ideas, but still you should not get caught into ego, because everything that happens is as per the drama plan. So watch everything as detached observers. Uh, Baba says Delhi, which was once heaven, has now become graveyard, and Baba is re-establishing heaven, that is Paristan, the land of angels again. In the blessing or Vardhan, so it's a very powerful blessing. Baba says you can be called a charitable or the elevated soul only if you refuse to give sorrow and also refuse to take sorrow. But if somebody gives you sorrow, you can convert that into happiness and then take it. If somebody defames you, convert that using your converting power into praise. Only then you can be called a charitable or an elevated soul. So, you make this lesson pakka, firm. Whenever somebody insults you, you see them with merciful eyes, so that instead of insulting him or her back, you will shower them with flowers of praise and kind words. So that is the symbol of charitable soul. So that is what you should do. If somebody insults you, instead of insulting them back, you have to see them with eyes, with your third eye of knowledge, with Trikaldarshi eye, because you know the past, present, and future. Because if they give pain to you, it obviously means that you gave them much pain in your previous births. And also it is very much possible that it is you who taught them to hurt others. So it is you who is responsible for their behavior, for which they are suffering daily. So since you are responsible for their lack of spiritual strength, you have to consider yourself as a mother of that soul and show him the motherly love. So how do you reveal your motherly love? With your kind words, with your merciful eyes, so that they can, so that you create the opportunity for them to gain spiritual strength. So that is the true charity. So that only when you can do that, when you are capable of doing that, only then you can be called the elevated soul. So it's a powerful blessing. And in slogan, Baba says, if you fill your eyes with Bapdada, that is the characteristics of Bapdada, only then you can grant visions of Bapdada, which means you can reveal Bapdada through your character. So it means you consider yourself as the Xerox copy, photocopy of Bapdada. So if somebody sees you, they should not find any difference between Bapdada and you. The words you speak should reflect the words, the kind words of Bapdada. So by seeing your behavior, they'll be attracted to know more about the Brahma Kumaris that has molded you into such a good being. So that is how we reveal Baba through our characters. So that is what it means. That is what it means. Fulfill your eyes with Bapdada. Om Shanti. I love you, Bapdada. Thank you, Bapdada.